Hi-ho, guys and gals. We got some more insider information for you. I got prices. We got pics of them landing at stores now. If you've been looking for what might actually be a Snap-on killer, I know we all thought it was going to be Icon, but Icon seriously did. It put a dent in Snap-on's armor. But it could be the U.S. General coming in for the coup de grace, because who can believe you could put this many features, this much build quality into a budget box, if you will. Let's take a look at it. You'll see what I mean. So starting off, this is the animation that they released way back when. And if you haven't seen it, Redbeard's Garage, and I'll put a link to his video down below. They already sent him one. He's got it set up in his shop. He's been using it. He's been posting pics and stuff. Go over there and check it out. But I've got pics that have been sent to me by some of our Harbor Freight insiders of it landing at stores right now. Now, it's not on the store shelves or on the floor, so don't go out there banging on the door saying you want to buy it right now. I don't think they can sell it. The actual planogram release date that I saw was saying May 1st, so you got 2 weeks left, but they're going to start showing up in stores, which means they're going to start, if they've got room, they're probably going to start building them out and getting ready to put them on the store shelves. You might be able to catch a sneak peek. Go and talk to your store manager. Be nice about it and stuff. Who knows? Maybe you can catch a glimpse early, all right? Now, as far as the pricing on this is what everyone's been wondering. What's the price going to be? Because they've really upped the features. They got power drawers in it. They've got all new colors. They've got backwards and compatibility, all these great features and stuff. What's the pricing going to be? Well, we're looking at the triple bank roller cabinet here, and I'm told the price is going to be at launch $1,799. Now, if you're thinking that's a lot of money for a U.S. General, aka budget box, because they used to be the cheap boxes way back when, but these days, I mean, people come out with much cheaper stuff, and the build quality of U.S. General can't be doubted at this point. It's really held its own. You go into any professional shop and you see them all over the place. Well, the last price I saw was $1,700 for the U.S. General Series 2. That's the 17-inch, 22-inch deep triple bank roller cabinet there. Now, it's currently on clearance if you look online, so don't go by the clearance price, but the actual list price was $1,700. Well, so, I mean, that's pretty darn close. If you look at the Icon, that is a smidge over half the price of the Icon cabinet. Now, the Icon is 24 inches or 25 inches deep, 73 inches wide. I used to have the Icon cabinet. Fabulous cabinet. And here's the question, though. Is the Icon worth twice as much of the U.S. General? And I'll tell you what, it is a fantastic box, but I wouldn't spend that money for that. I mean, it's a box to hold your tools, and if you just want something that looks good, looks sharp, man, these U.S. General, you gotta go check out my video from SEMA. You can see what I'm talking about. Check out Redbeard's, Redbeard's Garage. Go check him out. Now, the work hutch is when a lot of people are wondering, how much is the hutch going to cost? $700, $699 is what we're looking at. Now, of course, there's no current hutch in the U.S. General to compare the price to, but if you look at the Icon, again, double price on that would be $1,400, so you're at half the price of the Icon hutch. It's very similar in build quality. The door is a slightly different mechanism on it, but it's still, I couldn't really tell the difference, and I've had the Icon hutch, and I got to play with it, the U.S. General at SEMA. It didn't make any difference to me as far as the usability and stuff. People are asking about the height on them. They're pretty much the exact same. I think the U.S. General is a 1/4 inch lower as far as overall height. It's not noticeable. Now, there is going to be a top box for this. And the price I'm told for the top box, and this is the U.S. General Series 2, and the last price we saw on that, I believe, was $999. And the price I'm being told for the new U.S. General Series 3, it's not going to go up. It's going to be $999. That's insane that they can do it. If they do it, if they launch at that price, that will be astounding. Now, what sizes will the hutch come in? This is another one I get. Will it come in somebody asked me, will it come in the 30? No, it's not coming in. It's 56 and 72. Sorry, 44s. The 44 is just, it's not wide enough to justify the hutch. It just, the geometry on it just doesn't make sense. I'm sorry. But 56 and 72. Now, what about what colors? This is another one I wanted to ask. It's going to be all the same colors that you see in the full bank cabinets, and that is, what is this, 8 colors now? Black, red, blue, gray, orange, yellow, green, and white. Man, I kind of want that white one there. I know. Now, what about compatibility? Will it be backwards compatible with the Series 2? And the answer to that is yes. Now, what about Series 1? The answer to that is going to be no. The reason why is the Series 1, I believe, was only 18 inches deep, so it's not going to work with the Series 1. The Series 2 is what it's going to work with. The one thing I was told is if you have, I think it's the 44-inch, which isn't quite exactly the same height or the geometry as the 56 and the 72, if you put the side cabinet on it, it's going to sit a little bit lower. It'll still work. It just might not look perfect. Hold on to that one, though. I had a conversation with him. I'll have to double check, and I'll put it down in the comments. Now, that said, what about, is there going to be a light for the Hutch? Everyone asks, like, when he lifts, is there going to be a light? Sort of. You're going to use the same light adapter or accessory that comes with the icon. It's a $100 light. It snaps up in there. It's great. It does exactly what it's supposed to do. What about stainless steel tops? I get asked this one a lot. Will there be a stainless steel top? The answer to that is no. There will not be stainless steel tops. Will they change their mind at some point? I don't know. But right now, there will not be a stainless steel top. Launch date on this is May 1st, okay? This is what we've been seeing before. That's what the planogram says. Can they show up on some store floors before then? Quite possibly. I could very well see some managers, they've sold through everything. They've got giant empty spots on the floor and they want to put out. As long as corporate doesn't say no, I guess they can put it out. So just be aware that could possibly happen. All right. Now, for those of you who didn't realize, the U.S. General 34-inch full bank was the real first Series 3. So if you want to see the functionality, what it looks like and everything, just look at the series, the full bank. That's the kind of color you're going to look. You're going to get the drawer configuration, that kind of stuff, as far as like what it feels like. The handles, when somebody asks, not the handles, but the release for the handle, it's going to be full length all the way across, not just on one side, which was a big issue for some people. I think I answered most of the questions that people have. If you got any other questions that aren't answered, put it down below. Now remember, of course, these are going to be, they're going to be backwards compatible with Series 2. So essentially the outside geometry of Series 2 and Series 3 is going to be pretty much the same, all right? No 25-inch depth, no kind of crazy, weird kind of configurations, but they're all going to match up because they're using this new modular design. So they've set everything up so that no matter what pieces you mix and match with, they should all match and make it look for a nice, great professional cabinet, all right? Anyway, as I said, if you've got any other questions, also maybe check out my video I did in the SEMA show. Answered a lot of questions there. You get to talk or hear the guy from Harbor Freight talk about it there, so that might be something to consider. Anyway, if you work for Harbor Freight and you got any more information for me, email me at red@denoftools.com. We always keep all our all that kind of sources confidential. We never reveal our sources to anybody. Again, if you got any questions, put it down below. While you're down there, don't forget to chomp the old like button, smash the subscribe, and ring the bell on your way out. You all take care, God bless, and as always, shine on.